the 2K Sports pregame show.
Here we are, NBA fans. Playoff game 4 of the second round with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Welcome to 2K Sports. Tonight, it's the Orlando Magic as they'll be playing against the Chicago Bulls in their house, United Center. Looking at the Bulls, a withering loss in Game 3. They'll have to play much better tonight. We'll see if they can steady themselves and get it done. And after losing the first 3 games of the series, certainly not the position they...
Game 4 of the Eastern Conference semifinals set to go. Welcome fans to the postseason of the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We've got an Eastern Conference battle ready to get rolling, and the Chicago crowd wants some love from their Bulls. Now fully recuperated from his injury, Aaron Brooks is back into the mix.
Yeah, everybody's glad to see him back out there. It was surprising to me to see just how well they were able to cope with his injury. A lot of guys stepped up in his absence, and they hardly missed a beat.
Yeah, and their confidence has to increase considering how well they played during that time. But now that you're adding him back into the mix and they are poised to take another step forward, you have to be careful with complacency.
A look at the starting group for the Magic. Oladipo and Harris are the wings. Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. And it's Houdini at the point. Now here's Gasol. Gordon with the defensive effort. Here's Houdini. That one rolling around and rims out.
Most of the time, that shot will go down. Boy, the defenders have to make sure they tag him.
Orlando with the ball. They come into this game following a tremendous win on Wednesday.
And really an emphatic win for them, especially considering that it came in an opponent's building. And there's no question it was their offense that carried them.
I love the way they went and got this game, Greg. I mean, they attacked at every opportunity, never relaxed or sat back. And as a result, they eventually pulled away.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. And now just over a minute played here in the first. Outside Rose. He feeds it to Gasol. The baseline J. It's hauled in by Gordon.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that.
Gordon with a screen on Butler. Here's Houdini. And it's Vucevic in the corner. Harris passes to Houdini. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play chance here. Mahinmi's checked in for Noah. For Orlando, they have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line. Bulls have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Earlier, Doris Burke spoke with head coach Fred Hoiberg. To find out, DB.
I asked him if this team still believed that they could come back in this series, and he told me absolutely. The guys know we're in a hole, but we've had our backs against the wall before. The pressure is on them now to close us out. We can just go, play our game, and try to get back in this series. We'll watch and see that happen, guys.
Thanks again, Doris. Now here's Rose. It's stolen by Vucevic. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Shot is off, so the Bulls will take it the other way. Here's Rose. Lets a floater go, and he sinks the layup.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
Magic leading by 4. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Here's Houdini. He's got 6. He dishes it to Vucevic, and he goes in for the dunk.
Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard. And so here is Chicago, following the bucket by Orlando. Just 5 to shoot. Took the opportunity when he saw it. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Vucevic is screen on Rose. Here's Houdini, and Gasol sends it back. In transition, here come the Bulls. The fast break ends at the rim with the jam. Wow, the floor just really opened up for him on that possession.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for good offense, but that was just a terrible reaction from the defense.
Here's Houdini. Down low, here's Gordon. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
Here it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great position inside.
Yeah, just getting the ball into the post has to be option number one for them right now.
And now, let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. Second, Nikola Vucevic. Freak, third.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
Mirotic is checked in for the Bulls. Rose kicks to Mirotic. Pass to Butler. They set the pick. Back to Mirotic. Tries again, and the layup is up and in.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Vucevic is screen on Rose to the inside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. 6 points for Vucevic.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but also the body movement off the ball that's created a lot of those opportunities.
Now here's Butler. Over in the corner, Rose. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. Rose has got 5 now.
And if you're the guy who has to guard him, it is never going to be an easy night for you.
Gordon with a screen on Rose. And Gasol comes to help. Houdini passes to Oladipo. On the wing, Harris. The 3. Cannot hit. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Outside Rose. Dishes to Gasol. Again, Chicago.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
Magic have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Vucevic is screen on Rose. Here's Houdini. He's got 6. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And really, he epitomizes what a point guard should be. I mean, his skills as a passer might actually be matched by that creativity he shows around the rim.
Well, judging by that jam, Greg, I'd say you're absolutely right.
Boy, that's a nice surge for them just when they needed it in a game that was so tight. A splendid pass that time by Rose.
Chicago making some changes. Bellinelli comes in for Mahinmi. And Brooks subbed in for Rose. Orlando also making some changes. Jason Smith, he's checked in for Vucevic. Hezonja comes in for Aaron Gordon. And it's Payne in for Victor Oladipo.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, Greg, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
There's 1:47 left here in the opening quarter. Smith with a screen on Brooks. And Gasol comes to help. Kicks it to Payne. Lets the 3 fly. No luck. Now Chicago takes it the other way. Brooks dishes to Mirotic. Outside, Bellinelli. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot. And it's really paid off for them during the run. Here's Hezonja.
1:05 left in the first quarter. Off the screen, and he comes off the screen and slams it through.
And guys, that's one of the more basic plays in anybody's playbook, but not to mention also truly one of the best.
And Greg, the pick frees him up, and Clark, the dunk, caps it off.
Well, you know, for me, guys, it's all about positioning and anticipation on those screen plays, and they got it right there.
Here's Mirotic. Can't get it to go. Excellent defense there from Smith. 3-on-3. Here's Houdini. And the three ball is good.
He's yours.
Houdini's got 13.
He's looking pretty confident out there. I mean, 5 of 7 so far from the field. He's feeling it.
Rebound by the Bulls. Ahead, here's Butler. Finished off the break. Butler's got his second basket.
And the lead goes right back. What a seesaw affair we've got going on.
This game's right there for the taking, but neither team can quite grab hold of it. Like a slippery bar of soap there. Somebody's got to take charge here.
Here's Houdini. Just 3 on the clock, and Gasol sends it back. Welcome back to game. Changes. Pau Gasol has checked in for Mirotic. Butler comes in for Marco Bellinelli. And it's Rose in for Aaron Brooks. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Smith checked in for Gordon. Tobias Harris comes in for Hezonja. Houdini's checked in for Payne. And it's Watson in for Payton. On the court for Orlando, Houdini in at shooting guard. Vucevic is out there with Jason Smith. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Watson in at the 1 spot.
You know, they've changed their game here in the second. Getting a little bit more physical, playing with some toughness now.
And I'm looking for them to increase that lead if they can keep getting to the free throw line.
And Doris Burke has something for us. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Bulls was simply terrific. He had 37 points, and he did his thing on the defensive side as well, nabbing more than his share of steals. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
And thank you, Doris. It was a performance that has to have their upcoming opponents terrified.
Yeah, I think they'll be a little afraid. I mean, anybody who saw that game has to still be in awe of what he was able to do.
Patience.
Absolutely.
Patience.
Boy, I tell you, he was in such a rhythm and on the roll. He could have won that game all by himself.
Points.
The Magic trail by 4.
Good shot. Great shot. The game
Screen by Smith.
forcing the issue too much.
Here's Houdini. Uncovered. Watson's shot is good. Watson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
There you go again. A nice kick out after the D had collapsed on it.
Rose kicks to Butler. Here's Gasol, drilled from 11 feet out. Gasol's got the lead back up to 4 now for the Bulls. And the Magic shooting it as well as you're going to see, 67%. Pick by Vucevic. Here's Houdini. Gasol with the rebound. Gasol's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. Feeds to Snell. Outside Gasol. The pass to Rose. Five to shoot. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Harris kicks to Smith. The Magic need to get a shot off here. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Harris. Block shots, a stat that sometimes doesn't tell the whole story. Big-time shot blockers aren't always elite defenders. And then the opposite is true. Their block shot totals don't quite capture that great impact they really have defensively.
You know, and Hakeem the Dream, certainly one of the greatest all-around players to have ever played the game. An endless array of offensive moves down low, no doubt. And defensively, his numbers speak for themselves. I mean, almost 4,000 career blocks, 2 Defensive Player of the Year awards, just a legendary low-post defender.
Here's Houdini. Pass to Watson. Magic moving the ball around. Here's Houdini. 13 points in the game. Smith the pass to Houdini.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
Yeah, maybe that'll give them a little bit of that swagger that they seem to have lost.
That was a nice replay brought to you by Kia. Here's Butler. The Magic hitting the bucket. Rose with the ball. 9 points in the game so far.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
Old school D right there, just telling them no easy layups. It's as simple as that. And that's what you expect from them.
He hits the second from the line. 20 seconds left to play in the first half. The Magic trail by 7. Here's Houdini. 15 points in the game. He kicks to Watson. Passes it to Houdini. Back to Smith. And it would have counted had it fallen, but it's off. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. You look at Freak in this game, he has been everywhere.
It's as if he can get to the rim any time he wants. And in that first half, he wanted to quite a bit.
And that's where his points were coming from. I mean, the defense has to do a much better job of challenging him at the rim.
At the 4, it's Gasol with Noah at the 5. Rose is the 1 with Butler as the 2. And it's Snell in at the 3. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Chicago leading by 4. Rose kicks to Snell. Gasol against Gordon. The turnaround Jay. Vucevic with the rebound. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Houdini. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. It's on Jimmy Butler. The Magic have shot 4 of 7 as a team from the line tonight. Several misses early. Both free throws good from Houdini.
Probably as close to a sure thing as you can have at the free throw line.
Rose kicks to Snell. Now the dish to Gasol. Gasol missing again. Magic shooting fantastically in this game. 62% from the floor. The shot's good from Houdini.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Snell kicks to Rose. Fast break. Here come the Magic. Here's Houdini. Right side, Gordon. Pass to Houdini. And it's Vucevic in the corner. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gasol's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Rose dishes to Gasol. Butler on the way. The feed to Noah. Dishes to Gasol. Boom, he jams it straight down. Third quarter, guys, and this has been a neck-and-neck game.
Sure has been. I mean, guys, momentum is hard to come by in this one. I mean, it seems like one team gets a lead and then the other one storms right back.
Both teams getting it done defensively as evidenced by the 8 lead changes thus far.
And the Bulls making a change here. Mirotic is checked in. Vucevic is screen on Rose. Here's Houdini. The kick out to Oladipo for three. Gordon. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Freak number 1. Brooks checked in for Derrick Rose. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Shot clock at 5. Here's Houdini. What a terrific move that was. Houdini's got 10 points in just the second half.
I mean, already hot coming into the game. Is it fair to say he's hotter?
Now here's Brooks. Not a lot of room. Pulls it from the elbow. Mirotic, the pass to Gasol. From 11 feet away. And right on through for another basket. He's got 5 made on 5 of 9 shooting. Orlando's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. Here's Houdini. 25 points in the game. Down low. Here's Gordon. Kept alive. And the shot is good. Gordon's got his second basket of the night.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Well, listless and lifeless at the defensive end. I mean, especially inside. They've really got to pick up that interior defense.
And Clark, as we approach the fourth quarter, still anyone's ballgame.
Yeah, exactly right, Kevin. I mean, these teams just simply keep trading baskets, and as a result, trading the lead.
Yeah, neither team able to create much of a cushion.
Now, here's Oladipo. The pass to Houdini. Vucevic is screen on Brooks. Kicks to Vucevic. The pick gave him all the room he needed, and he knocks down the J. Vucevic has got 12. Good-looking screen by Gasol. Butler against Oladipo. And Butler, here we go. Here's Noah. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Noah's got his second bucket.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Got a hand on it. Up top, Oladipo. Covered by Mirotic. Here's Houdini. They double him with Noah. Shot by Gordon, wide open. No good. And the Bulls going the other way now. Brooks with it. Now defended by Houdini. And Brooks, here we go. The shot's good on the assist by Butler. And now a 3-point Chicago lead. For Orlando, they've gotten 5 of 8 shots to fall for them in the third quarter. A nice 62% from the field. Here's Houdini. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Raheemi's checked in for the Bulls. Bellinelli comes in for Pau Gasol. The Magic also changing it up. Smith checked in for Vucevic. Hezonja comes in for Gordon. And it's Payne in for Oladipo.
And although he doesn't quite get the block, he does get the missed field goal attempt because of his ability to alter the shot.
Well, almost as effective as a block. I mean, made him completely change his release point, and I think that caused the miss.
Here's Houdini. 27 points for him. And stolen by Mirotic. Lays it in off the breakaway. Mirotic has got 10 points in the game. And let's get your take, guys, on the hustle stats for the Bulls.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort to the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And also, how about the points they've got in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well. Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are. What a game we've seen here for Houdini. 28 points and a couple of nice steals, too. Whether it's making the tough pass or coming up with the steal, he's been able to do it.
You're right on with that. He's had a great feel, really, for his teammates as well as the opponent.
The Bulls making a switch here. Snell's checked in. Now here's Brooks. Rejected by Harris. 1:56 left here in the third quarter. Pick by Vucevic. Here's Houdini. Bellinelli is covering. No good from Houdini. Brooks against Harris. And the foul called on Freak. Bulls trail by 5. And so in the game for the Magic, Gordon and Vucevic together in the post. Oladipo is out there with Houdini. And it's Hezonja in at the small forward. And here we go with the Magic fast break. Kicks it out to Gordon. Here's Houdini. Gordon with a screen on Rose. Here's Houdini. And Gasol sends it back. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Rose has tapped the ball. Hit his foot. And the official saying it was kicked. We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Gasol. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Orlando.
Anytime you get as many points in the paint as they have, you know you've got a good thing going, and you just want to keep it going.
Yeah, and the other thing that they've done well is they've really attacked the gaps of the defense with quick, decisive drives down the lane.
Here's Houdini. They double him with Noah. And Vucevic kicks to Gordon. 6 to shoot. Here's Houdini, defended by Gasol. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Gasol, screen on Oladipo. Butler with the ball. Now defended by Oladipo. Noah with a screen for Butler. 5 to shoot. Here's Gasol. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Gasol doing all sorts of things. He has 15 points, and he's rejected more than his share of shots today.
An interior defense at its best, fellas. That's what we've seen out of him today.
We're seeing today what makes him one of the best free throw shooters among the league's big men. Beautiful stroke.
Here's Houdini. To the inside. Vucevic with the bucket. And the Magic lead by 4.
He is setting this place on fire, fellas. His shooting has been off the charts.
Rose kicks to Snell. Back to Rose from 12 feet out. Misses off the left iron.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm.
Here's Houdini. He's covered by Rose. Gordon with a screen on Butler. Hezonja. And again, it's the Magic from deep.
You know, the defense has got to do a much better job of fighting over those screens.
And, Greg, especially when the ball is in his hands. I mean, come on now. You know he doesn't miss too many open looks like that.
Rose dishes to Gasol. The fader. Goes back up. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Houdini. Here's Vucevic. Good for the basket. Number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
How about the passing? They are moving the ball without any thought, without any individual agenda.
Yeah, and it's really fun to see that kind of unselfishness. Really hard not to appreciate all the assists they've racked up.
Beyond the arc. Gasol with the rebound. Bulls trail by 6. Outside Rose. 11 feet away, and off the prior, and in it goes.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
Here's Houdini. Inside, and then Gordon with the dunk.
And the deeper we get into this game, it seems like the more the offenses are in rhythm.
Without question. I mean, both of these teams are firing on full broadband bandwidth. I mean, full throttle ahead.
Tobias Harris is checked in for Hazanya.
Timeout. Starting.
Timeout for the Bulls.
And I think Doris Burke has something for us right now. Doris?
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He is not happy with the sloppy play offensively, saying, listen, let's make the simple play. Take care of the basketball. We can't afford to waste any possessions. Guys, can they clean it up?
Here's Houdini. Out to Harris. Pass to Houdini. And there's the foul. It's on Tony Snell. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't safe.
To the middle. Here's Gordon. Great pass to set up the lay-in. And now it's an 8-point Magic lead.
And that's right where they wanted to go with the ball in rhythm.
Right side Rose. Here's the teardrop. He lobs it up. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
They got to keep fighting their way to the line, guys. This half has been nothing but success for them there.
Yeah, taking full advantage from the charity stripe. They've yet to miss here in the second.
Good on the second free throw. Bulls trail by 9. 1:58 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Oladipo against Butler. 6 on the shot clock. From 20 feet out. No good off the front iron.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Harris passes to Vucevic. The Magic again can't hit.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Rose goes in. He feeds it to Noah. Gasol against Vucevic. Vucevic with the block, but he recovers it. Here's Gasol, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Gasol's got 11 points here in just the second half.
We need to calm down. We're taking too many shots early in the clock. Let's get some ball movement and run something on the offensive end. Keep it simple. Slow down inside or run some pick and roll up top.
We've got 1:08 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Houdini. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Yeah, easy call.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
Good on the first, and that stretches their lead to 8.
Boy, you have to like how he's challenging the defense now in the second half. Getting to the line for a lot of free throw opportunity.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 9-point ball game here. .55 seconds left here in the fourth quarter.
Well, I like it, guys. I mean, better execution defensively here in the second half. You can tell they've made some adjustments.
First free throw is good, and that brings them within 8. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one.
Boy, he'd sure like to have that miss back. Hard to chip away at a lead when you're leaving freebies at the line.
He dishes it to Vucevic. Gasol with the steal. In transition, here come the Bulls. Here's Rose. No good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
7-second difference, shot and game clock. Feeds it to Gordon. Here's the three. Rebounded by Rose. Here's Snell. Fires the three. It's hauled in by Gordon. Here's Houdini. It's deflected. That's it. They've won the series. And with the 4-game sweep, they steamrolled their way through round 2. Now, Greg, they head to the conference finals on the highest of notes.
And to that point, Kevin, I really feel like this team is playing their best basketball of the season. They're going to have some downtime before the next round, but as well as they're playing, probably wish this thing would start tomorrow.
And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Well, once again, your ability to make plays with your passing was a major factor in this one. How did you get the offense clicking?
The 2K Sports post-game show.
Welcome back, Ernie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. Just a monster first quarter of the game. He came out hot and just never cooled down. That boost he gave his team early on, a huge factor.
He gave them an enormous lift tonight, make sure they're moving on to the conference finals. He said, you know what, give me the ball, let me go to work. This is barbecue chicken soup play with a diet soda.
He had a very nice night from the field tonight, shooting over 50%. That smooth, soft touch was working for him tonight. No matter how tight the D played him, he was still shooting it right in their face.
So that's the finale of this round 2 series of the NBA playoffs for Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet